everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And here we are in Del Rio, Texas, and we've got a load going on up, it's fertilizer, I believe, going up to Tyson in Lubbock, Texas. And we're at C.H. Robinson down in Del Rio. We've got Ruda combo here. Ruda combination. It's the Freightliner Classic XL and his Great Dane Reefer. And you notice I got lights all over them. And I'm trying to find out if I can find a setting that both looks okay in the game and will let you run all these lights instead of, like I was always running my graphics card really high. I would go to Ultra and then even tweak some things higher and maybe only a couple less. And it'd have quite good graphics, but this problem with the lights has been bugging me. But I shouldn't talk about it too much. We should just get going because this is urgent, and we'll see how it does along the way. There's the old DD60, and I think I should have switched to an Ultra Cap, but we've got a flat top here, and yeah, we'll just roll with that. Yeah, so like just sitting here looking at it, you know, we're at 160 frames per second and inside 146, 45. But we'll see what happens here when we turn on the lights. I'll try and get, oh, there we can see it, 145, 146, 147. Turn on the lights. Wow. 40 frame hit. And let's see what it's like when we're outside. Oh, it's even worse. It's brutal. That's without the headlights on. Oh, I really wish this wasn't the case. But that's what it is. Let's see how it looks in game, in practice. I went to high settings instead of ultra, and then turn some stuff back up, like the scaling and things. I suppose what we could do right here, yeah, it's kind of annoying, especially in the mirrors. Let's I'll wheel into that service station right across the road here. Pause the game and I'll take those lights off and see what happens.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
We'll get to it, Lori. Alright, I'll bring it back. Okay, well, we're back, and I took all those lights off, and I changed the cap to the Ultra Cap anyway, and boy, it's like, I mean, it's good without the lights on, but as soon as you turn the lights on, it just takes a real hit, and I just don't get it. I don't understand why that is. It's that drastic. Oh, this could get competitive here. As in competing for this road space.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, this is...
Turn left.
Isn't that really tolerable, this flickering and everything else? So we're going to try one more thing. Back in a sec. Okay, so here we are back, and this should at least look a lot better, but we'll run with the lights off, I guess. See if we can get the frames up there. 100 and a bit. I turned it up to Ultra, and then turned SSAO off, and what else did I do? Turned the scaling to 400%, and that's about it. I left everything else the way it comes in Ultra. And like, it's much more tolerable, but can't run the lights.
right.
Try turning the lights on, see what happens. See if we notice a big
Turn
hit.
right.
Now somebody said they turned their V-Sync off. Gamer mentioned that. And I don't see where I have V-Sync enabled anywhere. I thought V-Sync was a
Go straight.
what am I trying to think here? A AMD thing. I do have an AMD card. Asus Tough Gaming Radeon or whatever they are. Turn the lights off, I believe.
Turn left.
I don't see a big difference. Oh, I guess we'll just leave them on. I'll just put them on running lights. Well, enough goofing around. Let's talk a little bit about the truck. This is, I love this truck. Oh boy, I pulled way out into the intersection here. Hey, what we got to do soon is pull another of those windmill blades with that Stavel or whatever the trailer was, whichever.
Go straight.
From Trail King, or Nitro Mods. See if we can find a load down here for that. Some roads down here would be really good with that huge long cargo. Well, I spent the yesterday, it was a busy day. Wednesday, that was, holy mackerel. I had every 4 months, no, every 3 months, I have to go in for an ultrasound just to check on how everything's all hooked up with the transplant and stuff. And it's never been a problem. They've never seen anything, but
keep right. After 50 yards, exit right.
It has to be done. They're
exit right ahead.
You invest a lot of money in keeping you going, and they want to make sure of it. So, gotta appreciate the effort and just roll with it. Gotta admit, I'm not crazy about it, but it's hey, it's a small price to pay. But after that, I grabbed my older daughter, the one who uses our GMC Jimmy most often, and the air door for the HVAC system is messed up. Oh, this is cool here. I don't know if I've ever taken this before. Very nice. Yeah, that's why I wanted this route, because it looked, I looked at it on the map, I thought to myself, I don't know if I've ever been on this road. But anyways, yeah, we had the air door quit working on it, and And well, there's the good and the bad. The turns out the actuator for the air door is easy to get at. It's there's a little catch that you reach inside the glove box, and the glove box lid drops right down, and it's right in there, and it's a vacuum control. So, but on ours, of all the stupid things, it's got two vacuum ports on it, one on each side of the diaphragm, and one diaphragm is broken. There must be two diaphragms because, you know, if you put your finger over the one port of the piece once it's out of the car, and you move the lever that's attached to the diaphragms, you get vacuum still. It's working. And you put your finger over the other port and push the lever back and forth, and there's nothing, there's no resistance. So it's clearly not working. And it's kind of weird. It's like there's two diaphragms in there, and one of them's cracked and failed. So, long story short, phoned around to a few local pick and pulls, and one of them had two similar year Jimmys. One is a year older, and one was, I think, 2 years older. And went down there and took Meg with me. It was really easy to remove, so I wanted her to do it, just so she could, you know, connect a little bit more with the vehicle she drives. It was no go. It only had one vacuum port on both of those other vehicles, and in order to figure out where this thing was or how to get at it, I watched a video on YouTube of them changing it out on a Sonoma pickup truck, which is the same thing from the rear of the doors forward. It's a Jimmy or vice versa. And I watched them go through the whole process. They're getting ready to take the dash completely out of the vehicle. I watched one where they were going to change the heater core. So I figured on the way into the heater core, they're going to pass this thing, and I'll have a look at it and find out where it is and whatnot. So sure enough, they dig their stuff all the way in there, and then they get to the point, one of the last things they wanted to do was unhook that vacuum lines on that piece before they pulled the dash out of the car. They flipped the glove box lids down. There it is, one hose, and the actuating rod came out and had a sort of a 45 and then continued on. Ours, it comes out and goes almost vertical and then continues. And so that was a 2003. It was different. Went to the wrecker, found the 2001 there. It was the same as the 2003 in the Sonoma. One vacuum port. And you can't buy it anywhere. It does not exist. I cannot find even an image of it online anywhere. And, you know, they have lots of images of the one port. Nothing anywhere. It's one of the things I really like about Rock Auto is you go in there and it shows you an image of the parts. And they're usually pretty accurate. It's just a mess. So, what I'm going to do is when it's warmer out and I'm a little more mobile, I'm going to... I have an old choke cable in the garage still in a package. And I'm going to... I'll probably put that choke cable mounted so it's just on the passenger side of the console, kind of out of the way of anybody's leg. So it's not in... It's easy for the driver to get to. It should be right over there. You should be able to move the air door so you can change it from heat to AC or from or sorry, not from heat to AC. That's the blend door, which works. It would be to change from defrost to vents to floor.
Keep right.
Anyway, that was my day yesterday. Just kind of painful. This is cool here. What do we got? think VSync,
Go
I'll have
straight.
to check that out. I believe there's a VSync enable or disable on my graphic card settings. I'll go in there and have a look at that. And the other thing I got to do today, Thursday, is I'm going to see if I can squeeze out a couple tutorials. I tried to do the one on mods, getting started with mods, and what I did was I renamed my 270 880 folder to 881 and created a new 880. This is a folder that is by default where all your Steam apps go, or your Steam mods. And I wanted a blank one for the purpose of the video. And it sort of worked. I mean, I got a blank when I would go to the mod manager. I could have it so I had nothing there. I renamed my existing mod folder, like Dan's Mods or whatever, and let the game create a new blank mod folder. So that worked. But oh boy, it did something crazy to the game and how it ran. So it ended up being a bit of a mess, and the video didn't come out, so I scrapped it. And I'm gonna have you, the viewer, imagine those when I go into the mod manager that there's nothing there instead of the bajillion mods I do have. And so you're gonna have to just use your imagination, because I'm not gonna do that again, because it took me a little while to get everything going again properly. And it did reorder all my mods. So in the mod manager, they're not where I would have expected to find them in the order before, which is kind of weird. I don't get that. So I'm not going to do that again. We'll just have to live with it. San Angelo. Yeah, according to Recon, this is a pretty heavy area for ranching too in Texas.
Go straight.
It gives up there. Take a little dipsy doodle around. I guess that's just the way the road goes. Follow the road. In the other tutorial, I'll do one on the torque curve and how you can manipulate the torque curve in the CMod Open Def. So I see I downloaded his open definition generator.
Go straight.
And I'm going to putz around with that a little bit, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to accomplish with it, because I do a little bit more with his open defs than I think is available in there. In that I mess with I add a couple engines to it, more power. Doing this torque curve thing is a little bit extra above and beyond what
Go straight.
I think he's going to give you stock engines and stock torque curves. And just theoretically, it simplifies adding trucks. I don't know what was wrong with the old one. It wasn't difficult, but I'll check it out. See if there's any chance you can. If there's any benefit, I'll do that before I do the video. If I see some reason that you may want to use it, the generator, I'll incorporate it in the video. paint job for this truck really badly. I want to do some kind of a custom truck paint job for it. I was looking for, you know, the default sort of paint jobs that the factory would have made, and I was thinking of a multicolor or paintable paint job. And I didn't see anything that was super inspiring. I'm kind of half thinking that that one for the Kenworth, that based off of the Fleenor's Black Cherry, that paint job looks kind of cool. You can adjust where the features are with two of the stripes with they have a defining point on them that goes up or down, and you can make them straddle the truck's script, like the Kenworth. In that case of the Kenworth, maybe I can find a way to make that locate on either side of the Freightliner script. We'll see. If it makes sense, I'll maybe adapt that, but I really like to do a custom one, like kind of a show truck paint job. I really enjoyed making that Night Moves one, despite it being a pain in the neck with the fender thingy, but we'll see what we can do. How are we doing? Well, 120 to go. I mean, these roads would be perfect for that windmill, a Trail King windmill trailer. Oh, and there was a game update today. I didn't, when I was logging into the game, it loaded 68 megabytes or something, I think. It wasn't huge, so it's game version 146.2.6 now. And I guess I'll have to look on the forum to see what was in the what was in that update. I guess I should have done that before I started the video.
Go straight.
Just too much of a hurry. I was thinking of doing, I was really wanting to do that new skin and debut it. In the video, but I thought, now if I'm going to make those other two videos today, I better stick with the plan. And so for a fresh look on something, I just went with the Mulligan skin and all black.
Go straight.
Service center right there. Scenery sure changed to very flat around here. Oh, there's a sail barn. Oh, we're not getting a hurry up yet. We're 60 miles out, so I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I updated my John Ruda trailer pack this morning just to make sure I had the latest version of all his trailers, because I was looking at, I wanted to do a load with this flat deck.
Go straight.
From Del Rio. I wanted to get this fertilizer load for the flat deck. I really like the way it looks. It's just aesthetically pleasing to me, the way it's nicely organized. It looks really good. They tie it down well on the game. I thought that would have been nice, but didn't happen. Could only get it with his Reefer. And I couldn't actually get any loads in Texas at all with his flat deck. Now I probably could have put the flat deck on. Oh, actually, sorry, I did that. In Del Rio, I switched to the flat deck and then drove to a couple of the companies that were around the shop. I think it was the same one. We got this C.H. Richardson or whatever. And what was the other? Oh, I forget. Anyway, Asuna, I think. Asuna. And no, there was, I could get a load that way, but nothing going to Lubbock. I kind of wanted to...
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
Did we just go whistling by it? Oh no, here it is.
Turn right.
I've come to this facility before in a different video, but we came from the other direction.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, we went straight through that other video.
Turn left.
Yeah, it's pretty bad graphics. Oh my.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Tyson.
Turn right.
Oh, here we're gonna probably be parking it up between that fuel tank and that shed. There's a spray plane going.
You have reached your destination.
I still want to get a load of cotton too. I've been looking for a step deck or flat deck load of cotton. Oh, we've got a simple one over there. Okay, cool. I say simple for now. Let's see if we can get into there. They got all this stuff in our way out front here. Well, I don't have the 350-inch wheelbase on this thing, so we should be able to get right in here and kind of mess around in the yard here. There we go. Whoa, doggy, that was close. Yeah, this wheelbase is, I think, 308 inches. This is a relatively short one for this truck. You can sure make it a lot longer if you want. It actually, to my mind, it looks just that really long wheelbase on this truck. Not so bad, I don't mind it. But I usually like around 300, 325 inches or so in the Peterbilts and stuff. They look really good around there. Just imagine driving one at that wheelbase, how nice that ride would be on the highway. It would just be phenomenal. Not a really good wheelbase if you're trying to get fully loaded and get some weight up to the front axle. Well, that ain't gonna happen. That's that same load that Recon had on when we did the pilot car thing. Oh, there's off. All right, let's see how we did. For a bit of fuel. Oh, good pay. Oh, that's nice. Good. Nice to get paid for a scenic drive. But yeah, it's a good looking truck. Like this mod needs more paint, needs more skins. I got to do something about that. Come up with something new for it as well, maybe. It's a handsome truck. Yep. Okay, well, thanks for following along, guys. Really appreciate it. And with that little subscription push, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And boy, we're just sitting on the cusp, so that's kind of cool. We're at, what was it again? 994 last time I looked. So six subscribers away. And I guess my goal was when I started this was if I could do that by Christmas, and well, chances are pretty good it's going to happen. So, and yeah, we'll do that, and we'll get there, and just keep going. I think I do need to concentrate a little bit more on some more tutorials that are meaningful to folks and help them out with the game, because there's still so many questions that people have about how would I do this, and I got to remember back to when I was new to the game and trying to find information and stuff, and how it wasn't necessarily the easiest thing to do to figure out how things work. And I actually got more help from individuals at that time than anything I could find online. And I'd like to see that change a bit, and maybe get some more tutorials going for the sort of the novice at using mods, etc., etc. You know, those sort of things, and how to get more out of the game easily. And because quite a few of the tutorials I have are sort of a little bit more advanced in nature, and I think there's a gap there that I need to fill for the new fellas, and hopefully I can help, and I'm sure I'll find out through comments and views if I'm doing the right thing or not. But anyway, once again, guys, appreciate the heck out of you, and you guys take care out there, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.